There was once a coach in a small town high school who noticed that one of his students never seemed to have any ambitions. We see this in many of the kids. They just live for the sake of living. They just get up in the morning, watch the WhatsApp or YouTube, watch TV or Prime Video, Hotstar, Netflix. They just sleep, they just wander, they just eat without any ambition. The boy had no ambition in sports or in school plays or any other activities that school organized. So one day, the coach decided to have a talk with the student. The young boy finally felt that someone actually cares about him and decided to trust the coach. You see, sir, every time I have tried sports, there was someone who said I wasn't good enough to be in the team. When I tried out in the school play, the teacher said I wasn't good enough to be in any of the bigger roles. And because of my grades, my teachers said that I will never achieve anything of worth in my life. I feel like everywhere I turn, there is some barrier that is blocking me, so I don't see the meaning in trying anything at all. The coach felt sad for the young boy and at the same time saw the problem. Knowing that telling the boy to not give up and keep trying would not go, that is not enough. The trick, the coach decided to take a different approach. So he asked the young boy, do you know about the shark and fish experiment about belief? The young boy, just waiting to hear a lecture about how he is wrong, to just give up, was surprised by the coach's question. No, I haven't. What is it about? The coach smiled and said with a calm voice, well, once there was a marine biologist who wanted to see if he could trick a shark to not eat other fish. So the marine biologist placed a shark into a large holding tank and then released several small fish as bait into the tank. As you would expect, the shark quickly swam around the tank, attacked, and ate the smaller fish. The marine biologist then inserted a strong piece of clear fiberglass into the tank, creating two separate partitions, one on other side of the shark and one on the other side of the small fishes. The biologist put the fish one side there was a shark and the fiberglass was in between. Again, the shark quickly attacked. This time, however, the shark slammed into the fiberglass divider and bounced back. Undeterred, the shark kept repeating this behavior every few minutes to no avail. Meanwhile, the bait fish swam around unharmed in the second partition. Eventually, the shark gave up. The biologist repeated the experiment several dozen times over the next few weeks. Each time, the shark got less aggressive and made fewer attempts to attack the bait fish until eventually the shark got tired of hitting the fiberglass divider and simply stopped attacking altogether. The marine biologist then removed the fiberglass divider, but the shark did not attack. The shark was trained to believe a barrier existed between it and the fish. So the fish swam wherever they wished, free from harm. And after some time, the shark died of hunger in the full tank of fish that he could not eat. The young boy looked at the coach and asked, so, I'm the shark in the story. No, I'm not. The shark was given the opportunity to eat the fish, while I was never given the opportunity in any activity. The coach followed up with the question. In the shark and fish experiment about belief, the biologist put in the barrier, but in your case, who is setting up the barrier? Suddenly, the young boy stood speechless. After a few moments, he stood up and made a promise to himself to never be hungry as the shark was. From that day forward, the quote's story of the shark and the fish experiment about the belief was a constant reminder to the young boy that his belief is the only thing that can set barriers in his life. So we need to understand this first. Do not let setbacks and failures limit your future endeavors. Learn from your past experiences and more. The shark and the fish experiment about belief is a clear example of how we ourselves decide our own limits. Many don't take advantage of opportunities because of past experiences and fear. If you don't try, you can't fail. But if you don't try, you can end up like the shark. What once happens to you does not mean it will happen again, but be sure to take a new approach. Use the knowledge you gained in your past experience, and by doing so, you are never starting from scratch. So be positive, keep trying, and keep on trying.